Welcome student of class 11 of Buddha Bhavan High School. Now I am going to discuss your algebra chapter Laws of Indices. This is the first video of this chapter, and first of all we have to know what is indices, what is index, and etc. Indices is the plural form of index. What is index? Index, another name of index is power, exponent, etc. Index is the power or exponent which is raised to a number or a variable in mathematics. For example, if I write 2 to the power 4, then here 2 is called base and 4 is called the index or power or exponent. If I write x to the power 4, x to the power 4, here 4 is the power or exponent or index of x. If a and x are two real numbers and n is a positive integer such that a to the power n equal to x, then I can write a equal to x to the power 1 by n. Then a is called the nth root of x. And in particular, if I write a square equal to x, then I can write a equal to x to the power half. Then a is called the square root or second root of x. And if I write a cube equal to x, then I can write a equal to x to the power 1/3. Then a is called the cube root of x. Next point is, if I say square root of 225, then I can write it in this way: root 25 equal to root over 5 into 5 equal to 5 square to the power half equal to 5. After some time, I will explain how will I get this thing. And cube root of 27, if I say, then cube root of 27, I will get 3. And fifth root of 32, that is fifth root of 32, this can be written in this way, and I will get 2 to the power 5 whole to the power 5 equal to 2. There are some fundamental rules or laws of indices which are necessary to understanding before we start dealing with indices. These laws are used while performing algebraic operations on indices and while solving the algebraic expressions including it. Here some properties of rules of indices are: first one is a to the power m into a to the power n equal to a to the power m plus n. Second one is a to the power m by a to the power n equal to a to the power m divided a to the power n equal to a to the power m minus n. Third one is a to the power 0 equal to 1. I know something to the power 0 equal to 1. Number 4, nth root of a to the power m equal to a to the power m by n. Number 5th, a to the power m whole to the power n equal to a to the power mn. Number 6, a to the power minus 1 equal to 1 by a. Number 7, a to the power minus n equal to 1 by a to the power n. Number 8, a by n whole to the power minus n equal to b by a whole to the power n. Number 9, a to the power m, a b to the power m equal to a to the power m into b to the power n. Number 10, a by b whole to the power m equal to a to the power m by b to the power m. If number 1 is, if a to the power m equal to b to the power m, then I can say a equal to b. Here a b is base and m is power. Then a equal to b if m not equal to 0. Number 12 is a to the power m and a to the equal to, if a to the power m equal to a to the power n, then I can write m equal to n if a equal to a not equal to 0, 1 or minus 1. Now I am explaining something. When I can write a to the power m into a to the power n, that means here base are same but powers are different. When powers are same and when base are same and powers are different, then I add the powers of a variable. So I can write a to the power m into a to the power n equal to a to the power m plus n, and in this way I will get the another formula. Now you see the very simple thing, that is, if I write x to the power half, then I can write it in this way, root 6. If I have 6 to the power 1/3, then I can write it in this way. This is equal to this. If I multiply x to the power 4, y cube, z square and y to the power 5 and z to the power minus 1, then I can write x to the power 4, y cube, z square into x, y to the power 5 into z to the power minus 1. So here I am grouping the variable. That means I can write it in this way, x to the power 4 into x, y to the power cube into y to the power 5 and z to the power 2 into z to the power minus 1. That means I can write it here power base is x and power are different in this portion. So I can write it in this way. If I multiply x to the power 4 into x to the power 1, then I can write it in this way, x to the power 4 plus 1. And similarly I can write y. I can write for y equal to y to the power 3 plus 5 and for z equal to 2 minus 1. This is equal to x to the power 5, y to the power 8 and z to the power 1. Answer is coming. Exercise 1. I will do the sum number 1. 625 by 81 whole to the power minus 3 by 4. I can write it in this way. This is equal to 5 to the power 4 minus 3 by 4 and 3 to the power 4 whole to the power minus 3 by 4. First, I can write it in this way, 6 by 5 by 81 whole to the power minus 3 by 4 equal to 625 whole to the power minus 3 by 4 and 81 whole to the power minus 3 by 4. Because of I know a to the power m by b whole to the power m, that is equal to a to the power m by b to the power m. I am getting it from the formula. Then I can write it in this way. After that, I will write it in this way. If I know a to the power m whole to the power n equal to a to the power m, so I can write 5 to the power 4 into minus 3 by 4. I can write it in this way, minus 3 by 4, that is equal to 4 cancel out. And I can write 5 to the power minus 3, 3 to the power minus 3. This is equal to 3 to the power 3 and 5 to the power 3. This is equal to 27 by 125. Answer C is correct. And second one is second sum. 1 by 64 whole to the power half. This is equal to 1 by 64 this is equal to 3. 1 by 64, this is equal to 1 by 8 whole square, and I can write it in this way. 2 cancel out, 1 by 8 whole to the power 1/3. I can write it 1 to the power 1 cube, 2 to the power cube whole to the power 1/3. This is equal to 1 by 2. That is answer B is correct. Next sum is number 3. 2 to the power x equal to 3 to the power minus x. To the power x equal to 1 by 3 to the power x, because a to the power minus n equal to 1 by a to the power n. From here I can write it. So 2 to the power x into 3 to the power x equal to 1. That is 2 into 3 whole to the power x equal to 1. That is 6 to the power x equal to 6 to the power 0. I know a to the power 0 equal to 1, that is 6 to the power 0 equal to 1. Then I can write it x equal to 0. Sum number 4 is 27 whole to the power x equal to 81 whole to the power y. We have to find x is to y. This is equal to 3 to the power 3 x and 3 to the power 4 y. So this is equal to 3 to the power 3x equal to 3 to the power 4y. Their base is same and power is different. So I can write it 3x equal to 4y, that is x by y equal to 4 by 3. Answer is x is to y equal to 4 is to 3. And so on. I will give the next sums in PDF. You will see it. I am ending here.